All right. Hopefully this works now. It should work now. Every single time. I cannot do anything about it. Let's see here. If it decides to work, it works. If it doesn't, then there's nothing I can do. Some days are good, some days are bad. At this point, I just have to hope for the best that it all works out. I'm just going to put the other live stream on. Pretty much, I'm going to privatize the, or not really privatize, I'm just going to keep it as unlisted. And hopefully with this live stream, it should do better. Alright. Yeah, hopefully it goes well. It's going to be a quick live stream. I wanted to do an hour live stream, but at least hopefully 30 minutes is good enough, I guess. I can't call it an hour anymore, so I got to call it 30 minutes. But hopefully whenever I come back, because I'm going to be gone for probably an hour or two, maybe 3. But when I come back, I hope to do another, hopefully 3 to 4 hour live stream before calling it a night. So if you're there, yay! If not, then I understand, because late time zones and things like that is going to be a bit of a hassle. Darkality, what is up? Yuki, welcome back. Cesar, welcome back. Leland, welcome back. Dingo, we'll eat your kids, welcome back. Sammy, welcome back. Cody, welcome back. Samantha, welcome back. Think Twice, welcome back. Oh, I really hope. I just wanted it to last 30 minutes. That's all I really care for. If it lasts 30 minutes, I'm going to be happy at least. Consuelo, welcome back. Spencer, welcome back. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and get the URL real quick. Again, it's not my router or modem because I did not get disconnected from the internet. I still have internet. It's the ISP, or maybe it's just the computer. It could well be the computer at times too. Because my computer is old, so if it can't process information correctly, then it may mess up from time to time. So it's one or the two. But first, I'm going to go at fault. And if it's their fault, then they could fix it. And then after that, then I'll know whether or not it's my computer. Eventually, I'm gonna get the truck first, and then I'll be able to get the computer afterwards. Cool. Because I remember the other night where I went through 6 hours of live streaming without a problem. But it couldn't even handle 20 minutes today. Yeah, I'm on fire. I'm surprised that the farm didn't actually break on me again. Because I was standing in that one spot for about a good 5 minutes. So for those who have missed it, because the other live stream is going to be unlisted now, is that Cesar Rodriguez became a brand new channel member. So now we're at 27 out of 30 channel members. 3 more to go, and then we'll be able to unlock the 10th emote. And already got the idea and what I want to do for the 10th emote. So there we go. Can't wait. So fox emojis for Cesar. Hopefully I don't die. Oh hey, I gotta be careful. Eh. I need to pick that up. So I found out from the August 10th through the 16th, I'm gonna have 40 hours. I thought it was gonna be full time, but actually I'm not full time. Not yet, at least. Hopefully in the future I will. Is that all it is? Is that they needed someone to do overnights, and then they chose me to do the overnights for the week, so that's why I got 40 hours for that week. And I wanted to talk to one of the managers, but I pretty much, or at least anxiety took over and stopped me from asking, so I hate that. I really do. It's like I don't know the manager well enough to actually approach him. I know everybody else pretty well. So that's kind of one of the things. So hopefully on Thursday I'll be able to approach them and ask if I could have an interview, if there's any time to do an interview to get that out of the way. Because from what I was told, he already approved that I could be one of the people for full time, but I still got to go through the process, and I still got to show them I want to work full time. I hate anxiety. Yo, Clayton, welcome back. Legendary Pyro, what's up? Just mainly a long day of work, and now I'm here only for a short time before I have to leave once again for a couple of hours. And when I come back, I'm hoping that we'll do another live stream that is going to actually last longer than 30 minutes. We'll battle a beast 2 for the skin pack, and then for the texture pack it's the fantasy texture pack. So again, I gotta see on Thursday that hopefully I'll be able to ask if there's any time to do the interview. If not, then at least they'll know that I am interested. Because part of it is that you have to show that you want to do it. You can't just wait for it to happen. Sometimes you have to go for it. It's just the nerves get the better of me. But even then, that 40-hour week, that's a blessing. Because that's going to be a good paycheck. If only. Again, I'm keeping track of every time the internet goes to garbage. So be like, hey, what is going on? Why is it that every time I try to do a live stream, that's when the internet decides to go haywire on me? Yeah, go ahead, Peter. Go ahead and save the blazes and see what you can do. That they're exactly hostile creatures. Lol. But hey, if anybody else would like to become a channel member for $1 a month, all you gotta do is click the join button. Put down the payment information, and then there you go. You too can have your name highlighted in green for the live stream. You'll have a loyalty badge next to your name, so anytime when you comment down on the live streams or even my own videos, then you'll have the loyalty badge next to your name. You got $3. Well, that's 3 months. So there you go. That's 3 months of being a channel member. So I can't complain. And doggos go bork again. It looks like they're gonna go a bit early today. Yeah, anyone who's a $5 channel member, they could always downgrade. I made a community post for the channel members saying that if you want to downgrade, by all means, you could downgrade. Who knows, if you have a couple of accounts and, you know, that could be a thing. I'll be right back. The thing is that even if I pause, it doesn't freeze the game because that only happens if you're offline. If you're online, then anytime when you pause, things still happen. It's just like if you're on PC. Well, it depends if you set it up that way. Nah, it's all good, Small. It's completely fine. I've been busy with work. And hopefully that if I don't get called into work tomorrow, that tomorrow is going to be my day off where I'm going to try to do a few live streams. Because mainly, one, is that I got to do the room event live stream. And then two, I'm probably going to do the continuation of the Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. Granted that the internet is not garbage tomorrow. And then from there, I'm going to go to bed because I got to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Or Wednesday, I got to wake up at 4 a.m. The zombie live streams, well, nowadays, YouTube is not going to accept that. Because rated M games is a no-no on YouTube now. Nico, welcome back. Valkyrie, what is up? Thank you for subscribing. Is that the rare instance that the skeleton horses spawn in on Operation Blackout. That was awesome. There are no horses in Operation Bedrock. There's no biome for them, so there's no horses that spawn in. We got llamas. That's the closest thing, but we don't have any horses. Can someone theoretically do $100 a month? Well, the highest amount can be $50 a month. That's if I actually set it up to $50 a month. Because right now I only have $1 a month, $5 a month, and $10 a month. I could set up a $25 a month and a $50 a month. Which that in itself would be insane. But for now, I just have $1, $5, and $10 because a set of 3. Clement, welcome back. But yeah, I'll go on for another 20 minutes, guys. Again, this was supposed to be a quick live stream. I wanted to go for an hour, but the first 20 minutes just pretty much crashed and burned. So, yeah. But then when I come back, I'm hoping to do another live stream. Is either I'm going to do it on YouTube or I'm going to do it on Twitch. I am not too sure exactly. But if you have a Twitch account, follow me up on Twitch. It is SwordKing090. Because you never know. Maybe one day on Twitch where I do a live stream, I'll get a huge raid. Again, maybe one day. And that'll be the starting point of doing more and more live streams on Twitch. You never know. Because anything could happen on Twitch. So it pretty much happened again. Looks like I'm back. But for a moment there, I was dropping frames again. Don't worry. It's gonna happen again. Well then, it looks like I accidentally broke a block and then I didn't even replace it. Oops. Looks like I had to get some nether brick. Imagine where you woke up, you got ready to go to work, and then when you got out of work, it turns out you didn't need to work. You didn't have to work that day. Oh, hey, I still have some bricks left. Cool. Welcome back, Brad. There we go. Yeah, it's crazy how time flies. What's also crazy is that summer break is pretty much over for a lot of people. Now everybody's gonna go back to school. So that's gonna be a little bit of a problem if I decide to do a live stream just before work. Because not many people could be able to join the live stream then. And the only time when they could actually join is if I do an evening live stream, but they can only be there for so long before they're gonna have to go to sleep. So that's gonna be a bit of a conflict. But as I said, you have your priorities. Do not make my live stream a priority. If you need to sleep, if you need to do your homework, if you got things to do, by all means, take care of that. There will always be the VODs that you can watch the VODs or video on demand. That's why that's why I really want to do the Let's Plays, because at least with the Let's Plays, it's gonna be more interactive in that way that you'll be able to see the games be played, just like a regular Let's Play. If it's just post commentary, then there's no difference of watching that video than watching a Let's Play be done live. The only thing that you're just gonna be missing out on is just the conversation itself. That's all it is. Alright, we're back. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's kind of like going to work. Work seems so slow, but it gets the day done faster. Looks like we're back again. I got the download speed, but I'm not getting any upload speed. Like, he's fluctuating. That's the main problem right now. I don't even think he actually heard my little rant before everything went to garbage again. Because I was saying with the whole college and university thing, you spend thousands upon thousands of dollars for credits, for books, gas, food, accommodations. Then you get a piece of paper once you graduate. And even then, always guarantee you're going to actually get a job. Even after college or university. Okay. But yeah. Hopefully I don't get disconnected again. But mainly, you just get a piece of paper that doesn't guarantee you a job. Other than that, only got like around 10 more minutes. And then I'm going to leave for a bit, come back later, and hopefully do another live stream that will be better than what's going on right now. Like I said, it can't be helped. Like, overall, I don't mind college. It's not a bad thing. The only thing I really disagree with is that you have to take classes that has nothing to do with the degree that you want to go for. Like, for instance, you want to do marine biology, but they have a requirement that you have to take graphics graphics classes or computer science classes, that's not necessarily needed. You don't necessarily need to learn programming. Unless you're trying to develop technology, then that's a different story. Like for my degree right now, I went from business major to media arts, but apparently for media arts, I have to take three different science classes. I need to get 8 or I think it's 8 credits of science. And each science classes, they usually give you 3 credits each. So I had to take 3 science classes to be done with a degree when science has nothing to do with media arts. Media arts just mainly means that you could do television production, you could go to broadcasting and things like that, anything that has to deal with media. But apparently I have to take 3 science classes that has no any affiliation with media arts whatsoever. So I would have to spend anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000, really depends, just to get my degree. $5,000 is way too much of a stretch, I would say. But 2,000 to 4,000 sounds more plausible. Because you got to get the credits. Then you have to get the books. Then every month you're going to have to fill up your gas tank. And since you're driving all the way out to the college every few days, then yeah. Well, just to finish up the degree. Again, that's what I don't agree with. If it has nothing to do with the degree that you're going for, then you should not be taking it. Because otherwise, I would have already been done with media arts. And I would have already been done with college. Or collage, as people like to spell it. I could actually take a look at my phone and go to the app and see who's on the network. But don't get me started on the books either. Is either you pay 200, like anywhere from $100 to $300 for a book, half of if it's used, and a quarter of, I don't think it's even a quarter of it. I think it's like 35%. No, I think it's like 75% off. Not even 75. I think it's like 65% off if you rent it, and then you gotta return it to the bookstore. So even then, it could go anywhere from $100 to $300 for a book. And if some of them even requires you to get an online code for online access, then that's the thing that you can't get a refund on. Like once you use the code, non-refundable. And sometimes, even after all that, there are some instances where you don't even use it at all. You don't use the book that they told you that you need to get, or even use the online access code that you used up. Yeah, Amazon's a blessing when it comes to school books. You could rent on Amazon, and it's a lot cheaper than getting it from the bookstore. But I've already had one instance where I had to put like maybe $150 or $200 down on a book that we didn't even use at all. But hey, at least I was able to put that on my taxes. So that's a thing. Education expenses. Like, that's the only blessing out of that. That's where you actually get your money back. But that's only if you've reported on taxes. Haven't you heard, Consuelo? You actually have to go to those classes. If you want to learn it, you actually have to specifically go to those classes. And if you want to do that, you still got to pay for those classes. I remember in high school, I took a class that you study a little bit of law, but I don't think I actually learned anything from it. I'm not gonna lie. If anything else, not probably not freshman, not yeah, probably not freshman, sophomore, or junior year. I think they should teach you all the fundamentals of the real world in the senior year, since you're going to be graduating from high school, and they'd be put into the real world. If whether or not if you want to get a job or if you want to go for college, they should teach you how to do all this stuff. Especially where a lot of high schools, they allow you to do dual credit, where you're able to go to college, and whatever credit you get in college, it would also be a letter grade in high school. Because that's what I did. I basically had a year head start. But then I spent like another 5 years not even knowing what I wanted to do with my life. All the while, I did not accept any loans. I did not accept any financial aid. I didn't accept any of that. I strictly paid for everything myself. So I could at least say that even if I didn't finish college, it was out of my pocket. What really irks me is that there are a lot of people who get financial aid, and instead of using it for the classes, they actually use the money just to buy themselves a computer or spend money on Starbucks daily. It's like, you're eventually gonna have to pay all that back. You know that, right? Aw, man, it broke. Well, funny thing is that I'll actually have to leave. Seek help if you get bullied. Just not from us. Good old school. But sadly, I will have to end off the live stream now. But I will be back to do another live stream. So hopefully things go better whenever I come back. Because earlier it's just the internet itself is just either good or bad. It just does not want to work with me. For now, yes, Jack. For now, it's ending, but I'll come back to do another live stream. I was only doing a short live stream, so I could just pass the time. But again, thank you once again, Cesar Rodriguez, for becoming a brand new channel member, and then also Yuki for a $2 donation, Cruz Fisher for the $1 donation today. So we are only 3 channel members away from getting to 30, and then we'll be able to unlock a brand new emote. But I'll be back in a couple of hours, and then we'll continue on with whatever we have going on tonight, especially with the conversations. But until then, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. If you're going to sleep, have a good night. I've been SorokingZero90, and as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.